Hi, I'm in a little park which happens to be right opposite my house, and throughout lockdown I felt really appreciative of this space. Now normally it's open, but in lockdown it was closed because it's got children's climbing apparatus, slides, etc. in it. And so during that time the grass has grown, and what I've observed is that different birds have come into the space. And so for the first time in 28 years I've noticed on a regular basis flocks of starlings come in. Now starlings operate in flocks, they don't really come down individually like other birds, or some birds do. And so you rarely see them feeding on the ground, and you certainly don't see them feeding on the ground very much with humans nearby. So as soon as we approach a flock of starlings or move, they will fly up as a flock into the trees, into safety nearby. So it's been very interesting to watch the group activity in this space, and that given the safer space, the starlings will come down. And what I've observed in my own practice and my own work, and through all of us through lockdown, is the group has become more important to us. Now astrologers have been talking about this for the last decade, that we are moving into a space where the group, where the collective is more profound for us. And what I've found in my groups, so I've had a couple of groups running through, 3 groups actually running through lockdown, different subjects. We did first aid for homeopathy, homeopathy and first aid, managing menopause naturally, and I've coached a group of my students through prescribing for trauma. So it's 3 very diverse groups, but what I've seen in the group space is phenomenal personal growth. Now that's relatively new, to see the amount of personal growth. I'm used to that in the one-to-one space. We're expecting that in the one-to-one space, and it's what we've been doing for a long time, but I'm finding far more, far deeper personal growth and sharing has gone on in the group space, which is of huge value, and people have really connected with each other and got far more out of that space than I've ever seen before. So there's something about the way we're connecting now, there's something about this opportunity that's available to us through the experiences that we're having right now in lockdown, which are tremendous keys for our future. So observing the birds, observing how they've come into this space, how they've sung out for us. I mean, so many people have talked about the impact of birdsong on them during lockdown. They've talked about only having a small space and what they've observed in that space because larger spaces aren't available. So, you know, this really is a time of potential huge growth for us. And there's going to be a lot of conversation about that in the book, you know, and as I say, a lot of that has come through observation of the avian realm, the bird realm. So that's my update for today, and if you're interested in the book, please do think about pre-ordering. There are some fantastic bonuses available. You know, there really are some fun things in there as well. I mean, one of the things I'm looking forward to is, you know, leading a couple of people on a personal bird watching walk, introducing people to bird watching and meditation in nature, basically, and the value of that, the value of the time spent away from the screen, and in observation and in listening. So thank you. Have a look at the link that I'm going to share to go with this, and yeah, ask me any questions as well. I'm up for that. Thank you.